ladies, Margaret Fetty at the University of Sewing. And it is Facebook Live. And Pat's with me. I'm not by myself. Okay, guys, we have the Easy 3Z jacket done up both in the leopard print and in the peacock print. And did these not turn out absolutely gorgeous? Now, I'm going to just point out to you, this is what the pattern looks like. It looks a little different made up in these other things, doesn't it?
It really does. I love
this. I love CNT's patterns. Karen Nye, who's the designer, is extraordinarily, she's just really talented. She has a very innate sense of how to get things to look very flattering for a variety of body types, which I think is a very unique skill. So here's one where I took the fabric. I made sure that the flowers were in the front. Look how cute that turned out. You did a wonderful job. It is so pretty. I really love it. And then I'm going to turn it around here so that you can see the back with the peacock on it. And look at this. They've got some butterflies on it. It is so fun. And the big blossom there, I think, yes, I do have a bottom, but it still looks cute. So, and then look at our leopard. Is he not just so much fun? Now, you'll probably notice that he is not centered. On this fabric, I could not lay this pattern out so he was centered. At least in not totally destroy. I mean, I'd have had to use like 5 yards or something if I didn't do that. But I was actually very happy with it being offset. So, and then here's let's go ahead and turn around the front. So this has another peacock on it. So.
Beautiful.
Let's see. He was just not laying pretty there. I don't know what's up with that. So there we go. So, and they've got these little petal type things on the sleeve ends. Guys, this really doesn't take that long. The thing that took me the longest is serging my facings and then applying them. It actually, for some reason, I had more trouble with this one than I did the first one I did. How come that happens? I don't understand it. I really do not. I do not understand why sometimes something will go together much easier than other times. So anyway, it's a kimono sleeve. So what's really nice about it is for those of us with narrow shoulders, you don't even need to worry about it because it just hangs off. And so that wasn't any problem. What I would say is that going to put the facings in, make the facings longer than what they're supposed to be. Add about 2 inches because with the knit at least, it seemed like it stretched a little bit. And then once I put the facings in, they didn't quite go where, if you notice, I should have gone back and I'll probably go back and put a little piece in there to cover that little opening up. But that's what ended up happening for me, as I ended up with about an inch gap on either side. So if you add 2 inches to it, then if it stretches a little bit when you're sewing, it will come together very nicely. Pat, you have our giveaway today because I haven't talked about it yet.
Oh, everyone, look at this wonderful giveaway. Remember, it's Christmas in July, and here's a panel with Santa. And he has Santa on both sides. It's a big, I wish I should have opened it up. As well as the Santa charm.
I think it's 4 pillow panels.
Is
this one is. I think so. Yes.
Yes, it is.
It's 4 pillow panels on this one. So it's very sweet.
Oh, no, look at this one.
Yeah, there you go. 4 little ones. Look at that. How cute is that? Santa with his list. I really like this one. And you know what? The kids would love a quilt that you had Santa all over. You could use one of those panels and then just build the quilt around it, or you could make them pillowcases. There's all kinds of stuff you can do with this.
And we're going to add to this giveaway this charm of Santa. Now, how can you be available to be part of this giveaway? We ask you share your
Facebook feed
with your friends and publicly with anyone who watches you. And we want to ask you to add shared to your comment list for the next 24 hours. We will look through everyone that shared their video, and we will put you in a drawing. And we will either send it or you can come in and pick it up. Either way.
You mean like Kathleen and Donna just did?
Yes, Kathleen and Donna.
Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. So, remember, when you share the videos that we make doing this Facebook Live, it's really, really wonderful, because what happens is that new people get to know about us. And once they get to know about us, then hopefully they will become customers, and we will be able to send them wonderful, fun things and share with them the things we come up with. And boy, it is always, if I didn't have you guys to do, I probably wouldn't have made 2 of these. I probably would have just made 1 and I'd been okay with it. But now I have 2 and they're gorgeous, and I hope you guys enjoy them, and it gives you ideas about what you can do. And again, honestly, this was so easy. It basically has a seam under each arm. It has a seam on the shoulders, and it's put together. You can put these little peplums on there, or you don't need to, but they went together really fast. And who knows, maybe in the future we will make some videos on how you can make your own easy 3Z jacket, or maybe do you guys want a class? Because I thought they were really quite simple. And you can do it either with a knit or with a woven, which is really fun. So I'm probably gonna, my next one, I mean, honestly, I think these are so much fun. I will probably go ahead and make another one. And this time I'm thinking a woven. And I will look, and I want to show you some new fabric we just got in that I think would be really fun to make this jacket out of, because it is so simple. And, the fabric makes the jacket. It really does. It stands out. It makes the jacket. Just like Dave, go ahead and show everybody the start after breakfast, finish after lunch jacket. Alice used this for a venue to make beautiful embroidery on. She did a gorgeous job on this. She went ahead and embroidered the fabric before she put this together. And then that way, if you have an issue, you can always redo it. This was done with a cotton batik. You could also use, I think, which would be very nice, you could use a wool flannel, which I'm going to show you in a minute. We just got a couple of new ones in. You could use a beautiful rayon with this. I think that would be lovely too. The dress underneath here is a beautiful rayon, and that will look gorgeous. Okay, so let's go over here. Come on, let's go this way. So I was telling you about some wool flannels. Check out this gorgeous blue. We just got this in. It's an Italian wool flannel. Feel that.
Oh.
It doesn't
feel. Never feel it doesn't. Never think it was a wool.
Oh, good quality wool is not itchy.
It's a wool flannel. It feels wonderful.
It is. It feels wonderful. And so, but if you did something like the start before breakfast or start after breakfast and finish before lunch jacket, if you did that one, it's basically lined. So you can just do something. And this is, I promise you, while it is a wool flannel, it's not a thick one.
No, it's thin.
So it's thin. And so for a jacket like that, it's going to be perfect. But that's what I was saying. I don't have a blue jacket. I have a lot of blue. I have a lot of blue in my, wait a minute. I do have kind of a blue jacket that I made for BU. When we went to the gala. I do have that. But it's not like an everyday kind of jacket I could wear. This would be an everyday jacket I could wear. But I was thinking, wouldn't it be cute out of this pattern too? So they already show it off, and I don't know if you can see it, but there's a seam right here. It's really cute how it's pieced, and that might be pretty to do too. So I haven't tried that version of it, so I think that that might be a really good choice with that.
Before you move on, we have a question. What is the previous fabric looks like peacocks?
It is a Stof knit. It is, I don't know what the name of that particular one
thought it was
is. Does it
peacock.
have peacock on it?
It has peacock on it.
Okay, so in the title it has peacock, but you know, I used to say just go look through the Stof knits. Do go look through the Stof knits, because right now we have almost 90 of them.
Wow.
So
Huge amount.
we have a huge
And they
amount.
are gorgeous.
And they wash up beautifully. They do not, I mean, you do not have to do some sort of special care with them. They wash up all these nice fabrics. Wash them in warm or cool water. Do not wash them in hot. Take and put them in the dryer. Don't put it on hot. Put it on a lighter temperature. And don't cram everything in your universe into that one load.
Too much for it.
No, don't do that. So if you go ahead and pay attention to what you're doing, those two particular Stof knits, the one with the leopard and the one with the peacock on it, those both are 95% cotton and 5% spandex, I think. So lycra or spandex. So the covering on them is amazing. And they just they just turn out gorgeous. So that is a fabric that, like I said, all these CNT knits, these sewing workshop, if you see them in a woven, do you know that you can usually just make them into a knit?
A woven into a knit? Or you can use
The
the
patterns. Yeah, well, of course the
yes.
patterns. We're talking about patterns.
Yes. A woven into a knit would be fine.
So you take a pattern that's showing it with a woven. If you want to use a knit, that is usually, you can go that direction. What you don't want to do is do a body conscious knit pattern and try to make it into a woven. That almost never works.
Correct.
It'll be too tight. But this will work out fine. So the dress that it is kind of a dress, but I'm wearing my leggings under it because I'm just comfortable that way. But I have a viscose knit on, or viscose, we're talking about knits and I'm going back there. So we have viscose fabric right here. This is a Verhess Viscose, and that particular woven fabric comes from Denmark, or maybe it's the Netherlands. It's one of the two. I apologize, I'm not remembering. But what I'm telling you is that this is viscose. And this I have now worn probably 4 or 5 times. It is just,
It's airy and lightweight, and it feels so soft. And oh man, we need to make one for me.
But what I was going to tell you is we did the Akina 2 jacket from Sewing Workshop. We did this as a class. And most of the people in that class used really beautiful boucles and used those really pretty wools. And what I will tell you is that this wool, it's not a flannel. It's actually a smooth finish wool. This would be so cute in this pattern.
Ooh, yes.
But the fabric I'm wearing, you could do this too. It's this kind of a kimono style jacket, very pretty. You can do this out of a lot of different things. I think we have a picture of Rachel in a really cute boucle that we have here too. So I wanted to bring these out and kind of show people, what do you do with these? Because sometimes you look at this and you're like, I don't know what to do with it. But again, this doesn't feel rough.
No.
And so it's not going to be uncomfortable as long as you're not allergic to wool. I can't do anything about that, guys, if you are. But we have plenty of canvases, we have wools, we have cottons. Some of our boucles are made out of cotton. so that those of you who want to make a jacket and you want something more substantial, some of them are made out of cotton. So look at that too. So that's a really good idea to do with this particular pattern. And I also, now don't take these, oh, you can take that one away. Okay, all right, I'll let you do that. Okay, so I brought out 3 other wools that we just got in. All these ones I'm just showing you, the blue one, the pink one, and now we have a black, a gray, and a rust. These are all just recently come in from our source in Italy. Now this one is fabulous. It's got an incredible texture to it.
Feels more like canvas.
It's so interesting. It's actually, the way it was woven, it's very beautiful. It is a viscose. It has lycra in it, so it's got a lovely stretch to it, and it's from Gucci, guys.
I know.
So it is beautiful. This is my next jacket project. So I was looking through our patterns trying to figure out what I thought would make up really cute in this. How about this? It is a little more substantial than some of the fabrics, so it's got some loft to it. So I was thinking this Tremont jacket, which is actually very simple to put together. It does have facing pieces that you'll put onto it, but it only has one closure, so very simple. And I'm just telling you, if you put this on, you are going to look so chic. It's absolutely gorgeous. And so that's my next jacket project. I've got an idea for that one. And as soon as I get it done, I will show it to you. So we've got that. Now, this is wonderful. It feels like butter, okay? It is just amazing. So I have had some customers asking when we were going to get some more wool knits in. Here it is. This is a wool knit, and it is so soft.
It is.
Oh my gosh.
This is awesome. It has such a good lay on it.
The drape on it is gorgeous. Yes, look at that. And what about the Sewing Workshop Alex and Olive tops? Wouldn't that be so cute out of this? It has that drapey neck. It's got a very flattering shape for anyone. And it's got 2 versions. And so I really think that this could be a perfect pattern to go with this. But maybe you already have a knit pattern that you like at home for a top. But this is absolutely gorgeous. The color is stunning.
What kind of color would you call that?
I'm calling it rust, but cinnamon would also be a good color for it. For those of you who look good in autumns, oh my gosh, you are going to love that. So very beautiful. All right. So those go next. Now, I'm going to just tell you, this one, when it came in, I was like, okay, I'm making another jacket. So this is a sweater knit also.
5 jackets?
Yeah, probably. I like jackets. I love making jackets. This is look at it. It's gorgeous, and it just returns to its shape. But what about the to patch or not to patch jacket? If you bought this one to make for yourself to do maybe the patchwork version, but look at this cute one right over here, which is all one fabric, or the one with the hood. This fabric would be just perfect. And you know, you're like, okay, well, why wouldn't I use maybe a polyester knit to do this? Or maybe why wouldn't I do an acrylic knit?
That's a very good question. Why?
Why? Because those fabrics will pill. You will probably only get 1 or 2 seasons out of it before they start looking nasty. And the other thing about it is they don't breathe. They just do not breathe.
In the spring.
So wool will breathe. Even, you know, people wonder about wool suits in the summertime. Well, that's why there's tropical wool knit or wool. There's tropical wool suiting fabric out there, and it's a very thin wool, but and it's got a very smooth finish on it. And the reason men wear those is because it breathes better than so many other things out there. Now, I've never understood why we can't get something else inside. We need to figure out like a cotton sateen maybe inside these suits, because those poor guys will sweat. And it's not because of the wool, it's because of the lining.
Yeah.
And even if they're lined with silk, silk breathes better than polyester does. But acetate and polyester, ugh, it's like you're wearing a plastic bag. So
I'm sorry.
it is. These, when you wear something like this, if you want to line it, you can. But line it with something like a cotton lawn.
Yeah.
Because it will breathe and you will feel comfortable in it. But if you aren't bothered by the feel of wool next to your skin, oh my goodness, this is going to be so cuddly. I can't wait. This is going to be my sweater that I wear in the shop all winter long.
It will.
And
I can see it now.
I'm always cold.
Put your sweater on, Margaret. I'm burning up.
It is. That's what happens around here. Okay. All right. I don't know if we're going to get to everything today, guys. I have so many things I want to show you. Guess what's back in stock? We've got the Bloom and Grow quilt pattern. It is back in stock. We have several of them. We have got this. This is this cute quilt, and you can make this on your serger cover stitch machine.
Yes.
They've got amazing instructions in here, and so this is super cute. And I think that if you didn't realize we have a couple, we do. And you know what? I think we sold our last kit, but I'm pretty sure if you want another kit of this, go ahead and give us a call today, because guess what's on sale this week?
Kits.
Where is it? Let's turn around here for just a second. Yep, let's get that kit in here. So, all right. So I want to remind you that we have some beautiful kits. Check out the zebra. The zebra is fascinating. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous kit. And you know what? If you have someone in your life who loves animals, don't you think they're just going to be over the moon with this?
Yeah.
Yes, it's gorgeous.
It's a beautiful kit.
Yeah, it really is. It's very beautiful. The size of it is really nice because it can be a wall hanging or it can be like a lap quilt. It's 59 by 72. Perfect size for a lap quilt or for your lovely grandchild that would love that. I mean, they really will. The kits are 20% off today and tomorrow. Then next week, guess what the sale is?
Is it knits?
No. Almost. You're close.
I would say garment fabric.
It is garment fabric. You nailed it. So next week, starting on Monday, we will have 20% off our garment fabric and our accessory fabrics. And you say, Margaret, what's accessory fabric? Well, what accessory fabrics are our canvases, things with that kind of blend in it. So if you are looking for something, you know, right now you've been in the market for something, well, let's get it for a deal. Why not?
Best way to do.
I just showed you gorgeous Italian wools that you need because they're just incredibly fabulous.
And 20% off.
20% off. And if you don't remember, we also have some incredible who was it that we have? We have a designer, I can't think of the name of it, I'm sorry, but a couple of florals over there, probably some of the most expensive fabric in the shop, also probably the most gorgeous fabric in the shop. Those fabrics, yes, you can get those too for 20% off. So if you're looking for something special for, you've got a wedding coming up, these kind of things would make up into a gorgeous dress, a gorgeous tunic top. You know, I'm thinking those two fabrics in particular, these wonderful florals. You guys are just going to have to go and look at the latest arrivals because they are there and they're gorgeous. So let's finish up because we got 5 minutes. So we have a couple of embroidery packages here that are so unique. Riley Blake just put these out, and I think they're wonderful. One is in your embroidery unit. Did you know you can do applique?
Yes.
So both of these are basically kind of appliques. One is with all these wonderful houses, but there's also some really cute quilt blocks in here. And you do it all in your embroidery unit. And then we have this whole set of dolls and animals from Red Riding Hood. I think this is fabulous. I am going to try to make this for my... Oh, you know what today is? I have just been off today. I do not want to know what is going on.
It's the 20th.
It is the 20th.
What happens on July the 20th, Margaret?
My youngest granddaughter, it is her birthday.
Say happy birthday.
Ruby Jean. Everybody say happy birthday to Ruby Jean. She is going to be 3. And she told me the other day.
I bet you she did.
She told me she was going to be 3. And so I can't wait to see what she gets for her birthday. I'll bet she's so excited.
Oh, yes.
So this is kind of the first birthday that she really gets what's going on. So it's going to be a load of fun. Okay, finish up with Lori Holt. So if you're a Lori Holt fan, we have got this amazing book of Lori Holt's story, what all the different things you can get. It's a catalog of all of the Lori Holt stuff. And you know what, guys? This can be yours. And most of the time you see this stuff, and the only people usually get it are the people who have a store, a shop owner, that kind of thing. But this is The World of Lori Holt, Volume 1. And if you want one, we've got a couple here for sale. And I've got one you can look through and see if it is something you actually want. So, because otherwise it's packaged up in a little plastic thing and you can't tell what it is. Yeah. So, but it was made specifically to put in a notebook. Very cool. So, it is sewing room organization. I need that one. So,
you're supposed to have it organized. I just run through and toss and go. I knew I have it somewhere.
That's what I feel like right now. Okay, guys. So let's go ahead and tell people you can get the Run Run Rudolph charm pin we had from last year's Shop Hop. And we've got this wonderful little panel with all the Santa Claus things because this month is Christmas in July. So that's why we're giving this away. All you have to do is go ahead and hit the share button. And then after you hit share while you're watching this, go ahead and hit share. Do it in the 24 hours after we've posted this. And then in the comments, put the word shared so that we know that we are going to enter you into our drawing. And thank you so much for being part of our lives. Starting July 29th, I want to let everybody know the shop will be closed on Mondays. That is a brand new thing. We have not, it took a lot for us to get here, but we're going to be closed on Mondays. So that means Sunday and Mondays we are closed. So you won't be able to find us here those days. We will change the hours on the signs and we're going to change the hours on everything else. If you find some place that I missed changing the hours, would you please help me and let me find those? But I'm not doing that, of course, until the weekend. Not this weekend, but next weekend. So everybody have a fantastic Saturday. We are here till 5 o'clock. So I hope you will come and visit us. And we will see you soon, hopefully. But maybe they don't live close. So if you're going to be able to come in and visit us in person, we'll be back here for Friday for Facebook Live.
See you.